Come on in. Morning. I was want y'all to see what I'm talking about. This is all too real for some of us. It's just all too real for some of us. It looks backwards. This reads 29, 29K. 29K in student debt. 100,000. This is my student debt. First time I ever. It's 29 and some change. 29K, $382.82 to be exact. It's so foggy. I hate YouTube camera. Ah, that's better. That's how much I am in student debt. Whew. I am independent, which means my mom and my dad is not responsible for my student debt. I am responsible for my student debt. I have to pay it all by my own sum by myself. In my business, parents, organizations hire me to teach financial literacy. Reason being, because if you are a first time, how do I say it? First time graduate from high school, or are you a first time college goer of your family? 9 times out of 10, you don't know about financial literacy. My lack of knowing about financial literacy is the reason why I have 29,000 and some change in student debt. Also, I didn't really know about I knew about scholarships my senior year, but I didn't know how to obtain them. Also, I didn't know about like what you call it, dean scholarships or the chancellor scholarship until like almost I was out of college. I obtained them, but it was like a little bit too late, right? So how many students you think is going through this? A lot of students. We don't know how to obtain that money tree. So every year I give out a scholarship list. I have spent hours. I detail what scholarships they can obtain and what not because I did do a video about scholarship scams and scholarship and loan scams because they are out there. So we obtained this debt because we need the money, right? We need the money. And you run out of FAFSA. You only get 6 years if it has not changed since I've been out of college. 6 years of Pell Grant, right? I did not know financial literacy. I did not have that. I did not know. And my mom, she didn't finish college. And my dad did not go. I did not know that you only have 6 years of financial literacy. Okay? I'm sorry, of financial of Pell Grant. And no one around me told me that you only have 6 years of Pell Grant. I did not know until my senior year after I transferred from a community college to a 4 year university, which means you only have 2 years left in that 4 year after you transfer from a community college. But they told me, I was like, well, where's the rest of my, I'm looking for the money. So they told me, well, you only have 6 years. So you have no money to finish your senior year. So you either take out a loan or you drop out or you get a scholarship. You know you told them drop out first before the scholarship. So anyway, there was like, are you obtain a scholarship? So the scholarship wasn't enough. I didn't make good enough grades to get chancellor, but I made a good enough grades to get the dean scholarship. but it wasn't enough money, so I had to take out a loan. So let me tell you my story on how I got to 29,000. For some students, they don't even know what FAFSA is, especially if you come from a well-off family. I heard some students, they didn't even know what that was because they come out from a well family. So if they come out from a well family, what they need FAFSA for? Right? Right. And then some students, they still try to because well family, but they still want the FAFSA money. Right? Right. I hear all kind of crazy stories. But anyway, so they don't even get the money. $1.2 billion is on the table every year of money. Every year. I'm gonna get to my story, but every year. So if you come from a well family, you have money, you go to school, but what if your family get into financial trouble and now you need FAFSA? You have no idea what that is. You don't know what a financial aid offer is. So what I'm trying to say is your children should know what FAFSA is regardless of your financial situation. You should know where to pull this money from regardless. You should have the 529 plan. I went over a video in that. You should have a little savings, whether it's just $500 there. You know what $500 could cover? A freaking book. I had one year, I told my mama that the book was like 200 and I don't wanna quote it wrong. It was like 200 and something. One book was 200 and something dollars for me. One book. So if you have $500 off from your child out the 18 years, that's all you could say was $500. That would help. One book was 200 and something dollars. One. That'll cover a meal plan. I'm just saying, if you could save $500 in the 18 years that you have that child, that would help. Because they want to find the money tree. And when you find it, shake it. Shake it. Because everybody can't get a scholarship. I didn't have all the scholarships. I didn't even know about all these scholarships until I got into college. I applied for an AKA scholarship, and I wasn't an AKA, so that's probably why they didn't give it to me. I wasn't in a sorority, so I didn't have all those connections. I was a single mom, so I was a single mom. All I had to do, all I was able to do, I didn't have that strong support system, so I went to work and I went home. Next hour, I went to be able to go to school. In the next hour, I needed to get my child, and an hour after that, I need to be able to go to work. So I took out $5,000, right, for education. Okay, I didn't need my education. I didn't need money for my education until my last year at Southern. But mine was too expensive to take care of myself while I was in school. It did. But everybody accumulates debt for a reason and for different reasons. And some people, some families make too much for government loans. So now you have to go into private sector loans. And if you have to go into private sector loans, some students can't even consolidate those loans and not even offer forgiveness. So that means you got to pay it all back and you got to pay it all out. And what are we looking for? To be paid until we die? One student got to pay it. She won't be able to finish it until she's like 73. That means you done worked all your life and you're retired and you're still paying your loan off. That don't mean not go to school. That don't mean don't reach for your dreams. Just know if it only take what you need. I'm scared to go back to school because I got $29,000 extra change. Because I don't want to keep accumulating and I can't pay this back. Do not ignore their phone calls. If you ignore their phone calls, they're going to feel like you don't want to pay them back. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to garnish your wages. They're going to take your tax return. It's going to be on your credit. Right now, my credit is in good standing because I do talk to them. I am in the repayment plan, so it go according to my income. I have to send my income in every year. I'm in hardship with mine. I tend to pay them back because I need this off my credit. This can interfere with you buying a house. This can interfere with you your lifestyle, like looking at cars or even dating because you have these loans out here and it's hard. Even if you want to go for another degree because loans accumulate. I was going to go get my law degree. I didn't care if the loans accumulated because I know I was going to be the baddest lawyer walking. But now my career has changed. Now I own a business. And it's hard with that. I got denied for something because of this. So now you know. If you have any questions, you can email. You can comment. Remember, only take what you need. I advise don't be taking no loan money to go party because you can also the word is not extradite, but you can somebody help me out with the word. You can I look up in the sky when I'm looking for words to hopefully to grab the word I'm looking for. You can not accumulate. You can use up all your loans. That's what I meant to say. You there is no FAFSA after your bachelor's degree, only loans. Just to let you know. How many years of Pell Grant? 6. And I used them all. So I had to take a loan my last year. So the years before that, what was I doing? I was taking loans to survive. So if I needed and I didn't have a steady job because when I was working, my school schedule kept changing and jobs were not agreeing with that. And I was not going to drop out of school. So school came first because I knew that paper, that piece of paper, this 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 piece of paper right here was gonna promise me something in the end. So I didn't care if I had to quit, if I was gonna get fired. I didn't care. You know why? Because I was like, look, I'm about to be the baddest lawyer walking. And at the end, what happened? I wound up opening a business. I didn't even use my degree. Now, my degree helped me in some things when I'm signing contracts or I got to look at something and I got to read the fine print. My criminal justice degree does help because when I was doing the criminal justice degree, we always had to read. So it does help me. It does. I had to really read. So it does help. I'm not gonna say I don't use it. It does help. But as far as like actually doing something with it, I don't use it like that. So now I'm stuck with 29,000 and some change. Only take what you need. There are scholarships, but I teach my kids early, as far as 13, about financial literacy. There are some students that pay their loans off while getting them. So, like, say they obtain, somebody was on my window, I'm sorry. Say they obtain $10,000 right now. Say they take 5,000. There is subsidized or unsubsidized loans. That's the two loans under the Department of Education. So say they take $10,000 right now, right? Because they'll break them up in the fall, in the spring. So you get 5,000 now, maybe 5,000 later. And say they take 10,000. Okay, they'll pay that off while they're in school. Everybody ain't able. I was not able to do that. I wasn't able. I wish I was able, but I wasn't able to pay my loans off while I was in school. And they only give you 6 months. I know there's no K after 6, but I want them to exercise how important that is. 6 months for you to get your stuff together before they call you. I mean, you have to pay right now, but they about to call you, and they gonna give you a ring, 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 ring. Hello, Miss Letitia? Yeah. Remember when you borrowed from us back in 2012? Okay, yeah, you graduated. We giving you six. Yeah, okay. But it's been 6 months. So we're wondering, when were you able to pay us? And see, oh, do you have a job? Oh, well, good. How much you make? Okay, well, can you send that in? Okay, well, yeah, that's a good job. Okay, well, look, we need about $367.82 a month. Oh, you can't pay it? Well, can you explain to us why? All you gotta do is talk to them. I met one girl, and she moved back home so she could pay her loans off. Yeah, I'm not moving back home. My mom's talking to my loans off. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I can't live with my mama anyway, but I'm not living back. I'm not moving back home, with my mama. But I can pay my loans off. I'm gonna pay them off, but I'm not. And when I pay them off, I'm gonna pay that song that I just paid Sally Me Day. But that's about it, y'all. I was just explaining um the loan situation, and there are people in Congress try to eliminate the loan situation, but then that means everybody has to go to college for free. So when that bill come up, if it come up, let's all vote yes. Okay. I know it's kind of like saying, well, don't borrow if you can't pay back. Well, a lot of people be out of school, and everybody be working minimum wage jobs, and here you gotta work 2 or 3 minimum wage jobs just to pay a $700 rent to stay in a box. So yeah, don't really make sense, does it? If you think about it. If I wouldn't have borrowed, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So, anyway, we see one, teach one. Bye, you guys.